But I think you can get an AK in this area, right? I know what he can get, the speed bag.
Oh my God!
Hey guys, it's Vash. Welcome back to some more Metal Gear Solid. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater today. Oh my god, this is loud. Is it loud for y'all? That jungle music? It's 12:45 in the morning. How are you guys doing? Let's download. Oh my god, why is this so loud? Hello? Doom, 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 doom. The master book. Spoiler alert. Nah. Screenplay book? I'm just clicking some stuff. Oh, how y'all been? Y'all been doing pretty good? I just got back. I had to go do something for a bit. European version? Let's do North American. In Spanish. No, I'm kidding. But we're back and we're ready. We're still going to be doing some Chaos mod, but I'm going to do it every once in a while. Maybe like once a week or something like that, maybe. But we're going to get back to this. I think I mentioned this before, but I wanted to start doing like an RE4 randomizer during the summer. We played it that one summer and it was a lot of fun. So I think it'll be fun to do it again. I know they're doing a remake randomizer, but it looks kind of annoying, Loki. Let's see. Did they change any of the buttons like they did in 2? I guess once I start playing and then it's not working, I'll know. Alright. I like MGS2. Whoop whoop. After the end
of World War
my
II,
bad.
the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
The Boer War? My bad. I didn't know that I forgot that he read that. But hopefully you guys are doing wonderful. Hope you're doing great. Let's hang out and play some Metal Gear, huh? One of the best. I didn't like this game when I was a kid because I skipped all the cutscenes and I just preferred MGS2's gameplay. But, you know, as I got older and realized that video games had stories, this was pretty top tier.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
He was like, I smoke my stogies wherever I want. I don't have to go to a hideout like you.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Damn, that's bright.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay, all green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Oh, does he just fall in it like he's dead?
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous Mission.
Virtual Mission?
No, the Virtuous Mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous Mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. The was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
And this whole ass conversation while we're falling? Nah, it's like a flashback. That's still kind of funny to think about. He's like, let's have a little bit of a talk, homeboy. I got like 45 minutes.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate
His vision?
Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Oh
Once
yeah.
we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
It's messed up. Yeah, if you mess this up, enjoy jungle food, Playboy. Yeah, I forgot I gotta see how the aiming is. What was it again? You hold square to aim. You gotta click the left stick to put it away. Yeah, we got robbed. I really like that color green. Like the, was it olive drab? I really like it. It's really pretty. I mean, it's just a cool looking color. Shit. Right. Well, I didn't know your neck was that thick. Okay. We don't have our gun yet. Because we lost our bag. So, let's go get it. Or, get a phone call.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. Oh, and Snake.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
You get it? Come on, tell me you get it. You get it, right? You get it? I get it. Take his mask off and it's Emma Watson. That's cool. I'm not sure what the other options are for the other things. I know if you pick like MGS3, I think it gives you like more difficulty modes and like some extra face paint or armor or something like that, or more like colors. It gives you something extra if you pick you like MGS3. I don't know what you get if you pick you like MGS1. Maybe I can Google it and I'll let you guys know. Damn, didn't we just get off the phone?
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Okay. Am I gonna walk 4 feet? You gonna call me again? Blum 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 dun 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 dun. What y'all been up to? Y'all been chilling? How's life been? Has it been off the chain? Get up, Snake. You trying to get a swiggle? Let's go up and get this backpack. Got it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack.
Oh, really?
In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges.
And what if I got a boo-boo?
Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international
That's it?
conventions of warfare.
Can they tell?
There aren't supposed to be any
Well, they know it's his
American soldiers
boo-boo?
in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
Gotcha.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
That's
Talk
right.
to me.
It's me.
Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure, but what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Are you sure?
Snake, try to remember
Trying to go
some
loud,
of the
baby.
basics of CQC.
Snake try to remember the basics of eating BBQ.
Commencing Virtuous Mission now.
Commencing Virtuous Mission. Okay, so let me see. It's still a stick. Breakfast. Delicioso. Snake G for Guetta. What is that G food everybody eats that looks like snot? Guac. Yeah, that stuff's gross. I don't really like it. Not a fan. I don't dig it. The texture and it smells. Feels like you're just eating snot, dude. I'm not a fan. I'm not a sauce boss, you feel me? Y'all trying to eat good tonight? Get us a knife and go croc hunting? I think we should be able to just... Well, this one just don't run at me and bite me. Stop it, alligator, stop it. Easy. GG easy. Let me look. Do we have grenades? Do we have anything we can throw? Giant anaconda. I guess. Let me see this. Can I throw this? How do I put it away? I guess I just have to unequip it. I don't know how to put it down. Yeah, I'm gonna get another one of these just in case I throw that one on accident. Okay. Snake H? Is it because it's hella delicious? What does H stand for? Is it the homie? The snake of homies? Horny snake? The Home Depot of snakes? Oh yeah, the binocs. You're right, we got the binocs. We can use that as like
Major,
a sniper rifle.
I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
All right.
Snake,
Oh,
your
never mind.
presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Be one with nature. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's put on the woodland. And I guess we'll do Tiger Stripe. Leaf, but the thing is, the moment we go out into the, out of the bushes, it's gonna be Coitons. I'm trying to do it. I don't remember how to do it. Did I hit him? I forgot how to do it. There we go. Let's see. So we got that goofus there. I think there's a dude to the right. Let me see. We're just gonna go that way. I think there is gonna be a guy right around this corner. Is there? Oh shit, there is a dude. Lay down, snack. I forgot how to do the strat to use the binocs.
Nobody here.
Something there.
Oh, shit. There's another guy? Where the hell's that other guy at? Oh, right there.
Must be seeing things.
There's a grip of y'all. Sleep now. I'm gonna try to see if we can run past that dude. Let's see. I just hope that if that guy that's to the left. Oh my god, dude. All right, we're good. And they really do be blending in, man. I didn't see none of them guys. I was like, there's one guy over here. There was dos. They really do be blending in, though. You can use your binoculars as a sniper rifle. I know you can do that in 2. I just forgot how to do it. That smile. Okay. Here's the plan. You guys ready? Boop. I keep forgetting I can't crouch walk. That's a lot of guards. There's 4 of them. There's 3 there and there's 1 more. Yeah, if you're not quick enough, they'll come back and you're donezo, baby. Naked? But that's, oh, the splitter's on the -5. Alright. Because the thing is, like, we're not in Leaf. Kinda. I mean, there are leaves, but it's mostly just dirt.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here.
There's a grip of guards,
Security
though.
is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Oh, remember, I think there's like 4 dudes outside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
All right. We could just start off pretty early. Knock that guy out. And that dude. He'll eventually go to sleep. Dr. Slep will get his ass. It's just my imagination. Running away with me. He's gone. He's sleeping. Big Dr. Slep. I've actually never seen that movie. I bought it too. Never watched it. Y'all ever seen it? Is there a dude on the roof? Don't look like it. I don't want to risk it and run straight in. I know there's... Oh, there's a dude right there, right? Is that a guy? Oh. 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 I thought those were 2 dudes standing side by side. Yeah, man, I really missed the radar. from like MGS2. That was like a big thing when I was a little kid. Oh, the game was just too hard. I was ass, you know what I'm talking about? Pure unadulterated butt cheeks. But there is kind of like a radar in this game. It's just kind of shitty. Because it's, you know, when did this game take place? 60 something? Oh, well, there you go. There it goes. I forgot how to, I don't know what the CQC button is. Circle? Okay. That was square. Man, fuck this. Never mind. My bad. I thought he was the only one left. I thought he was the only one left, man. Oops. Ooh, damn, he's close. My bad. I didn't know there was that many dudes. That was just one guy. Oops. It do be like that. It shooby do be like that, though. I can hear him, but there's this dumbass snake that keep going around. Can we go in on a caution? I think we can, right? You know, dumbass asleep. It was 3 dudes. At least we get to hear some good music, right? Boom, 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 boom. So there's 3 guys left. There's that guy to the left, the dude that saw us, and there's one more dude in the back. Okay, that was the guy that caught us before. I don't think the one dude in the back... Dude, this snake is making so much noise. Why is it following me? What am I, your mama? Oh shit, there's a dude right here. Shut up. That was it. He was the last guy, right? Yeah, he was the last dude. I didn't even see that guy. You probably would be like, you're a liar, Vash. But after I did my MGS4 Big Boss run, I actually started practicing this game. And I was able to get up to the end.
You must be Sokolov.
Without, you know...
Are you one of Volkin's...
Because I practice it in segments, you know? What I do is I do a segment,
Get it from me.
and then I try to play it without getting caught, and I just do it over and over again until it gets, you know, repetitious.
Escort you back to the other side.
And I got all the way up to the end, before my PlayStation stopped working.
Your CIA.
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man
Yeah,
who
my
got you
PS3
out
died,
2
so
years ago.
It took a couple of months to get it fixed again, and then by that time, all the muscle memory was gone.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry.
That was like 8 years ago. Probably even longer. 10 years? It was forever ago.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got
Yeah, I'm
no
trying to see if
time
I
for
can
this.
remember any of the
We'll have to get me
speedrun
out of
strats
here
I used to
before
do.
they arrive.
It's been a while, man. I haven't played this game in a long time.
Colonel Volgin of Gru.
Cuddle
You in
Volgin?
the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power, by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Freeze!
We're surrounded. Come on, Snake, use your kung fu grip.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
I really like Ocelot. He's super cool. I always thought he was kind of cool. Old man
Sokolov
with his
is
guns,
ours.
slanging and banging.
Now get out of here.
Fanging and banging
Ocelot never lets
breadsticks.
his prey escape.
What?
Yeah, no one's stopping. That's cool. Just stand there, yeah. Whenever I see scenes like this, I always think to myself, like, Ocelot is either that good, which he is, or these guys are that ass, which they are. So it's like it's a double feature.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Oh.
GRU operatives!
I'm sorry, man. That caught me off guard.
What is that stance?
Such HD.
Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Now you messed up. Kung Fu Griffin. Kung Fu it.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
How you gonna judo him like that?
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
I can't remember if you get, like, if you can play after this part. Because I think if you shoot him, you get a time period. I don't think I have anything to shoot him with yet. I know that under the bridge where we did the beehive, you can get a assault rifle.
Major, do you
But I
read
think
me?
that was only in the
I
demo.
read you.
I'm not
Snake,
sure.
You all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov, too. Apparently, they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Oh, can we? Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's in the actual game or the demo. I remember I played the shit out of this Virtuous Mission in the demo. And I remember on the bridge there's a machine gun you can get. But I think you can get an AK in this area, right? I know what he can get. The speed bag. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. I know he can get some of that. Oh, you can stab him. Let's see. Should we fail the mission?
What have you done? You've created a time paradox.
Oh no, did I? That's crazy. Oh, I want to give him a couple love taps. Hold up. Give him a couple love taps. That's it. Just give him 2. That's all I wanted. So he'll wake up and remember that. I think it's funny how he runs around with his knife like he's ready to eat. It's like a fork. We're about to be stuck in a cutscene for a bit, and I want to put the olive drab on. I don't know, maybe let's put the black on, because that'll just look cool. What do you guys think? Not like you'd be able to say, yeah, that's cool, and then I do it. You don't really ever get to wear black. I think maybe it's like relevant for the first 10 minutes of Snake Eater when you show up at night. But like, you don't ever really wear black. Not really.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go. boss.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Man, she's using his government name.
Comes with me.
Hornets.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift for my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Huh?
Wait, put it back together. Or get kung fu, that's fine. Ooh! That's gross. My stomach hurt a little bit.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Okay. I guess she just straight was like, you can't come. He's like, alright. Do you think he could have kung fu'd her right then and there? You think he could have? No, hell no, dude. His arm's like jello. I guess if he would have tried, he would have. I mean, they would have killed him anyway, regardless. He was trying to get him out of there.
Blood has been rejected.
I mean, what am I talking about, dude? He has one arm. He couldn't even kung fu her with a gun and both arms.
Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
He's like, God damn, what y'all want?
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Sure.
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
I like how she straight up is like, okay, just calm down. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to heal yourself. Yo, you see there's a body over there? The fuck? Y'all see that? That's brazy. How do I look over there? Let me change my clothes. Oh, I can't. I think that's the Sorrow, isn't it? Is that him? Can anyone confirm? Is that the Sorrow over there? Somebody dead ass is over there. We should probably fix ourselves. Oops, that ain't the right button. All right, let's go to cure. We got deep cut. That would be searcher, bandage, septic, disinfectant. Deep cut, disinfectant, septic, bandage, search kit. Deep cut, same thing. Bone fracture, no bandage. I think you just need splint and bandage for those. Bone fracture, splint, and bandage. Deep cut would be disinfectant, septic, bandage. Just stick a cigar in it. No, this. Just put the cigar in your wound. Give you another hole you can smoke out of. What? Pause? Oh, please don't. Please don't. I hate it. I hate it so much, dude. I hate it. It makes my stomach hurt. And then my elbows and shit start hurting. That's why I can never work in like a hospital or something like that. I'm too like, what's the word? Empathetic or something? Like when I see other people in pain, I just like feel it. And then I feel like I'm dying, you know what I mean? That's why like, I commend like doctors and nurses, dude. Being around sick people, I'd be fucking suffering. But quick, Snake, take your top off.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Oh, dude, that means he's gonna get snatched by the Fulton, right? Isn't that like super, like, kind of jerky? Like a jerksy? Is that him? Why is his hand poking out like he's trying to touch me? Is that him, right? Can y'all confirm? Can you confirm? Is that the Sorrow? He was wearing a turtleneck. Did Sorrow wear a turtleneck? Is that him?
Shagohod.
I know there are certain times in this game when you can see the Sorrow's ghost, and I think one of them is on the bridge. But I think I missed it because I was fucking with my audio. I know there's a few times you can see him in the background. I think he's once it starts raining when you're on the bridge before they fight. I think you can press R1 and see him standing behind her. Behind the boss. I think so. Bye, Mama. I'll miss you.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember
Or the Alamo.
Colonel!
You mean where they got Pee-wee's? They got Pee-wee's bike in the basement? In the Alamo? That's messed up. You about to get crispy. Oh, crispy. Oh shit! I thought it was still loading. Is this? I think this is where we start Snake Eater, right? My bad. I thought it was loading. Okay, so you know what? I wanted Virtuous Mission to be its own video, and I think this is where it ends, and then we go straight into Snake Eater after this. And I was thinking, like, should I wait until we watch, like, the opening cutscene for Snake Eater, and then I save when I hit the floor? But I think we're going to do it, like, with MGS2, where we had the tanker be its own video. So I think we're going to stop right here. We're going to do that. So that was Virtuous Mission. And then next is Snake Eater. Mission, Snake Eater Mission, whatever you call it. Okay. Also, it's 2 in the morning, and I need to take a shower. It's about to start up the next cutscene, huh? Yeah. And then we can start the next video with the Snake Eater theme song. Oops. No, Stop it. Nope. All right. So that's I don't want to hear it yet. I want to hear it when we do it next time. So, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I just wanted Virtuous Mission to be its own video. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far. I'm having fun. I forgot how slow the beginning is with, there's a lot of, like, you know, dialogue and explanation. I mean, it's Metal Gear, but, you know, there's a lot going on in the first one. They got a lot of stuff to set up for what's going on in Snake Eater. But, yeah, we'll fire up and, you know, listen to the Snake Eater theme song and start Snake Eater next time. I'll still be doing Chaos Mod. I know people are going to ask. So for the people that made it to the end of the video, thank you guys for watching all the way through. You're a real one. I really appreciate you. If you made it this way, hit me with a good old-fashioned I'm enjoy in the comment section if you'd like to. Or your favorite part, whichever. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. Since you made it this far, you actually, you know, listen to what I have to say. We're playing Metal Gear Solid 3. No shit. We will be doing some Chaos Mod here and there. I'll, you know, do a video every once in a while. I think I want each season to be like 14 or 15 episodes, and we're on 5, so it's going to be sporadic. I'll still do it every once in a while. And I mentioned this before, but I wanted to start doing an RE4 randomizer every summer. Because I think I like having time periods of doing specific things because it gives me something to look forward to. And one summer we did an RE4 randomizer, and it was a lot of fun. And then I think the year after that, I did a live stream for summer of RE4 randomizer. And then I think it would be fun to do another one here. So that's what I got planned. I know some people are asking me if I was going to play MGS4. I want to. I haven't played MGS4 since that Big Boss video, and that was, what, 2015 or something like that? I don't even remember how long ago that was. Probably even older than that. I have not touched that game. I have not played it at all a single time since then. I haven't even seen it. Like, I haven't even watched it since then. So, like, I'm thinking about it. But I kind of want to wait until they do a Volume 2 and then do MGS4. Unless we do MGS4 and then we just do it again when the Master Collection Volume 2 comes out. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know below what do you guys think. Should we just play 4? Or should we wait? Should we wait until they do it? Because, you know, they're doing a Volume 2. They wouldn't call it Volume 1 if they weren't going to do it 2. And they have to put 4 on it. I hope. What if they don't? I don't know, man. I hope. But thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to go take a shower and get this ready for you guys to watch tomorrow. Thanks for listening to me ramble for the last, like, 8 or so minutes of the video. I hope you all have a beautiful morning, a great day, an awesome afternoon, and an amazing night. If it is your birthday, you dastardly devil, happy birthday to you. And if it is your birthday, you gorgeous gal, happy birthday to you too. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Owe me smooches.